You
Really?
guys are going to be pushing out some babies. We are going to be doing a push week.
Yeah, good point.
Push it real good. All right, you guys. So we decided with the new products that are coming out on Tuesday that it was time to get the energy on this team raised, the vibration raised, and to make some action happen. And what better time than with all the new products that are coming? So we've decided to, as a whole team, everybody, Team Dream Achieve Repeat, Team Inspiration, Sunshine Living, Team OC, everybody combined to do a push week. And Dawn and I have come up with some amazing prizes and 2 different ways to win that we're really, really excited about, because anybody can win either one of them, right? You can win with enrollments, and you can win by beating last week. And you guys, if you've ever done a push week before, you know what happens. You know that you're just linking arms, and honestly, together you're making a momentum versus you sitting at your house feeling like you're by yourself trying to do this or trying to inspire yourself or motivate yourself on a daily basis. We're going to have calls every day. We're going to have prizes. We're going to have high energy, great ideas. It's going to be an amazing way for you to make a lot of money and for you to really, really grow your team so that in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, you're going to see a huge difference and growth in your team. And Dawn and I are putting a little bit of a different spin on it this time, and I'm going to let her take it away and explain the benefits of why you want to get as many people enrolled as possible, even if it's with 1 canister of peach mango cleanse, even if it's just with a bottle of Ionics, even if it's just a peach mango shake, or one of the new products that are coming out, the nitro sticks. There's so many great advantages, and again, different angles to come at this and really appreciate this week and leverage this week, enjoy it, and kick butt, honestly. So Dawn, I'm gonna let you take it away from there.
Okay, and I'm going to show you an amazing tool that Danny, in just one day, it would have taken me easily 3 weeks to create what she pulled together in one day, and it's beautiful, and I think you're going to probably be as blown away as I am and be excited about this tool that she's created for us. But I just want to presence this whole thing because I know that I've had a lot of conversations with people. I've had a lot of conversations with other leaders. I've had conversations with other people in the industry about how you go about talking to people at this time, right? And we went into this and there was some reticence about, this is not the time to, share about products and be talking about products. And, a lot of people have lost their jobs and there's all these, all that stuff, right? But the truth is, what I believe is that, we've gone through a time, depending on what part of the country you're in, more so or less, but here in Maryland, pretty strict lockdown. We've gone through a time, and I believe from talking to people and from, again, talking to other industry leaders, that people are ready. They need help. They need help with easy, convenient, delivered to your doorstep nutrition. I just heard, we were on our family call right before this, and my sister said that Hogan in Maryland has advised people not to go to the grocery, not to leave their house for the next 2 weeks. Don't go to the grocery store, don't go to the pharmacy. He said, we're hitting the peak right now, so don't go out. Well, what does that mean? Like, now what, right? So nutrition delivered to your doorstep, nutrition that supports your immune system, more important than ever. Being healthy, more important than ever. Being able to stay in shape and work out, wherever you are, more important than ever, right? And my belief, and I know if you've ever watched my lives or look at my posts, what I am passionate about and believe so fervently is that now, more than ever, people understand that they need a plan B. No comments, Danny. I'm sticking with it. Plan B. I know how you feel about it, but plan B. People need a plan B. The people see you can't have all your eggs in one basket. People see that life can change in an instant, right? And even, and then there's a whole other piece of being concerned, and there's various pieces of understanding about this, for talking to people and being sensitive to the fact that people have lost their jobs, and you don't want to be talking about this when people have lost their jobs. But because of the economic stimulus package, a lot of people who have lost their jobs actually have disposable income right now, right? They have their unemployment, and they have, and I'm not saying this is not a generalization, this is not across the board. I know there's specific situations that are very difficult. I know small business owners have been hugely impacted, but people who have lost their jobs and are on unemployment are actually getting extra money, and it's money the government's giving to stimulate the economy. So it's money that's actually meant to be spent, right? And so if you understand all of those things and come from that place of, I know this is an interesting time, and here are some solutions, right? So if you're in that, oh, I can't talk to people, this isn't, then you might, how do I say this in the right way? That might be your stuff or your way of making a different set of excuses about why you shouldn't be talking to people, right? Because I think all of those things I shared at some level have some truth to them. So as long as you're like sensitive and compassionate, but understand that those are realities, I think maybe that will help you share from a better place. And so we have two different concepts for this, and I'm going to show you the whole guide that Danny's created for us in a minute that you can use to understand it, and pieces of it that you're going to be able to use to share. She did a lot of shareable graphics for us to do. But the concept is, so a lot of us last week had a good week because of free shipping, or this week, ending tonight, had a good week because of free shipping. And so the concept is beat this week. So next week, we don't have free shipping, but we have all these new products. We have Peach Mango, which is now going back to being a seasonal shake, so only available for a limited amount of time. And we have all of these new products to talk about, right? So this week we have a lot of exciting things to share. And so the first contest is beat last week, and the prizes will be based on percentage of cycle increase. And so if you had one cycle last week and you get 2 cycles this week, then that's 100% increase, right? And so we'll use that formula and determine what your percentage of cycle increase is. So if you're one cycle and next week you have 4 cycles, then that is a, what is it? Is that a 400% increase? I don't know, I've got a formula. This percentages are not my strong suit. And so it's for everybody, right? Even if you're just starting out, even if you have 0 or 1 cycles, it's easier for you to get that kind of increase than it is for somebody who's at 10 cycles or 20 cycles or 30 cycles, because they would have to, somebody at 30 cycles, if you're at 0 and you go to 3, they're at 30 and they'd have to go to 90, right? And so this is really meant for people who are just starting out. You can really kick butt, but you have to get out there and you have to share. And so beat last week is the first contest, and if you want to play, it's on the guide, and we'll publish that. It's actually, I think she probably already posted in DAR, or she will. You just have to message me and say, I'm ready to, what did I say, Danny? I'm ready to beat my cycles, or I'm ready to beat my cycles. You'll see, it's right there in the PDF. And then I'll know that you're playing, right? And so there's a whole bunch of prizes. Jairus, I think you're going to be pretty excited to see what the first place prize is. And I think you probably will be playing hard, unless you already went out and got one for yourself. Just saying. And so that's beat last week. So concept number 2 that we're really excited about, right? So there's with all these new products coming out and all the singular products that you really love, right? You might like, I love Ionic Supreme. That's like my favorite product. And I love the Bias. I'm addicted to the BS. So you might have just one product that you really love. And while it might be overwhelming for somebody to hear about a system, even though people need it right now for the quarantine 15, maybe like this is more the meet people where they are approach, right, Genevieve? Like meet people where they are. Like, and now that they've taken away the enrollment fee, we can sign somebody up with just one product, and it's not a big deal, right? And then they're getting an account, they're getting access, they'll be seeing all the other products that they can get, and they get a spot on the tree, even with that enrolling with that one product. And for you, if you're trying to be consultant, or you've got people trying to be consultant, 4 people, on one side, say, or your left side, with a shake order, that makes you active on that side. You don't need 100 BV, one person with 100 BV, as long as what totals on one of your sides with your personally enrolled is 100 BV, then that lets you be active as a consultant and your people active as a consultant. So our concept is, let's go talk to a lot of people about one thing, and let's get them on board with the one product, whatever that product is that you love. I mean, you can get them on board with more, share the new products, share your old standby, share something that you think is really working for you right now, whatever it is. You're working out at home and you would not live without Amp Nitro or Nox, right? Or maybe the Bias are your thing, or maybe you really love the collagen bone broth, whatever it is. Share from your heart, right? Share what works for you and that one thing, and let's get people signed up. Our goal for the team is to sign up 300 people this week. And if we reach our goal, and anybody who signed up at least 3 people will get a special treat from me. And along the way, we have some really fun prizes. Oh, so let me give you one more piece of it, and then I'm gonna show you the whole guide. So the way that it's gonna work is you're gonna enroll your people with one product, and when you enroll them, Danny's creating a Google form for me. So you're just going to pop in their name, your name, their name, and their email address. And then Robin and I are going to start an email campaign for all of the people that enroll next week. And it will be talking about, the importance and the ease and convenience of this nutrition. No, it's 1 week. Did you make it 2 weeks, Danny?
I just used the dates that you sent me on the Word doc, because I think it was the 27th through the May 10th.
To May 10th is the fast start for the Fiji, and I meant to talk about that too. It's through May 2nd. It's just this 1 week, this first week. Sorry.
Thank you. I didn't know if you were actually aligning it with the Fiji thing. That's why I wanted to know. Okay, thank you.
I'm aligning it with the Fiji thing because this is a great way to kick off the Fiji thing. So if everybody doesn't know about the Fiji thing, Fast Start Fiji runs from tomorrow through May 10th. And it is, if you get 5 enrollments with 100 BV, you get $200, right? 5 enrollment, 100 BV, $200, and a ton of points to score for Fiji. And if you haven't wrapped your head around Fiji, that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, Sunday, yeah, whatever the Sunday is. Whatever next Sunday is. And so the new thing that we're doing with all of these enrollments is you bring your friends in, you bring your people in with the one product, and then Robin and I are going to email them. And they're going to be emails that are coming from us. It'll be like a drip campaign, right? And it'll be with our personality and our flavor. And we're going to talk about products, and we're going to talk about immune support, and we're going to talk about healthy nutrition, and we're going to talk about how now more than ever, everyone needs a plan B, and how this can be an amazing plan B. So if you think about it, right, if you, let's say you, Tori, bring on 5 new people next week and you put them all on one side, just because let's just say you have one side that you're building on. Well, now not only do we have 5 new people using the products, 5 new people hearing from us, and 5, now the first of those 5 people now has 4 team members. So now you can leverage the opportunity to talk about what it means to have a spot on the team, leverage the opportunity to talk about, you know, the way this compensation plan works. And there'll be, wow, you just signed up on Monday and you already have 4 people on your team. You already have 4 people that you're eligible to get paid on everything they buy. You know, would you like to know more? And if you are not super comfortable talking about the opportunity, and maybe that's not something that comes as easily to you, because they're in our email drip campaign, they're going to be hearing it from us. They're going to be hearing it from people who have been doing this for a really long time, have had a lot of success, really love and are passionate about what we do. We don't have any, you know, doubts that it works, if you will. And so that's the difference. So in order for your enrollment to count towards these prizes, they're fun, they have to be entered, and I need to have their email address. And then again, we're going to put them in an email drip campaign. Now I've got to go do a kick-ass email drip campaign, but you know, first things first, let's get them in and let's get them loving the product. And that's not to say you shouldn't talk to them and follow up with them and share about other products too, like, but you're going to get that additional support from Robin and I. And so can you imagine you bring in somebody with a peach mango shake, or you bring in somebody with 1 case of Bia, and because of, you know, the extra support and, you know, maybe something they see in the emails, or maybe they'll get on a call we invite them to, you create a lifelong customer out of that 1 case of Bia. Or even better, all of a sudden a new business builder shows up in your organization just because you got focused and you got clear that you wanted to bring new people into the organization, like we all are, and so we'll all get that benefit, you know, the going right up the line benefit. So does anybody have any questions before I share the guide? Okay, wait till you see this. It's so amazing. So again, Danny whipped this together in a day, in not even a day, probably in like 3 hours this afternoon. So this is very much like the, let's see if I can get speaker view. Can you all see this, the guide? Somebody say yes?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So,
Yes, we can see it.
so Danny created this for all of us, for all of the people on the team, but there are pieces that you're going to be able to share with people on your team and show them how to share with other people. So here is, let's see if I can navigate this. Here we go. This is the contest, 2 exciting ways to win, beat your week cycles, and new member enrollment drive. So what's a push week? She's got all the information here. She's got the new products here. She's got the Zoom link here. She's got information about when, she's got the call posted for when all the information about the new products is coming out. And then,
Dawn, just really quick, the Zoom link on that page you're just on, that's the link that will take us to this Zoom right here. Just, I realize it's kind of confusing. It's not going to take you to that Isagenix live call. That you'll have to type in.
okay, got it. Maybe we'll switch it on another page or clarify that. So beat your week. Here's contest number 1, beat last week. And to enter, you just send me a PM. I'm ready to beat last week, and include your cycle total for the week ending April 26th, which is tonight. Tiebreaker will be based on the BV of all of your new enrollments this week, right? And your score will be based on percentage of increase in cycles over last week. So are you ready for the prizes? Jairus, this is for you. Did you already get one?
I have not gotten one yet.
Will you be playing really hard next week?
I will be playing hard to try to get a planker.
Stealth Plankster Core Trainer. So
Yeah.
first place wins a Stealth Plankster Core Trainer. They're really, really, really cool. If you haven't seen them, I posted one, I don't know, a few months ago, I guess. Basically, it's a thing, you put your phone in the little slot. Let me see, where's my mouse? Right here, you put your phone there and it has a game. And so you're on the planker, but you're like hang gliding. So you're trying to like go through the trees and catch, you know, charger, whatever. Anyway, it's way more than planking, let's just say. And the next one is a charging station for all of your devices. Robin, maybe that would help out if you put that on the, you know, the highest shelf in your house and had just the tiny little cord that plugs into it. I don't know. It helps keep things organized if you have a lot of devices like on your desktop. I've always got stuff charging all over the place. So it's really nice to be able, and it's nice that the cables are really short so you don't have cables everywhere. And third prize is wireless earbuds. So that's contest number 1. And this is number 2. This is fun. I hope everybody will be as excited as I am. So that's the rules that I shared with you. And then this next page is all of these graphics that Danny has put in for us, which is amazing. Shareable graphics that you can use right out of this guide to share on social media. So again, our team goal is 300 customers. And so if you share with 3 people and enroll 3 people, even if it's, again, just with one product, as long as you enroll 3 people, and this isn't just you, so I'll say you, but you've got to think, Lindsay Davis, about who on your team you want to get moving and who on your team would go out and share one product with 3 people just to get a fun prize, right? And so this isn't for you. I mean, it is for you and you can win and that's great, but we tried to make this like bite-sized so that you can go out to the people on your team or people that have started or maybe even people that aren't started, you know, maybe you sign them up and then you say, oh my God, you've got to like see this. Who do you know? Because if you turn around, you just signed up with, you know, 4 shakes. If you turn around and share with 3 people, you could win this, the Stack and Go blender bottle things are really cool. And if you share with 6 people, you win, it's cumulative. So you win the Stack and Go, Stack, Twist, and Lock storage jars, and these resistance workout bands. And you can all thank Tiffany. She helped me with the prizes. She's the one that, thank you, Tiffany. I called Tiffany. I said, what would you play hard for? And she said, I would play for these, and I would play for this. So here's all your prizes right here, Tiffany. Thank you for helping me. So you enroll 6 people, you get the Go Stack, the storage jars, and you get the resistance workout bands. And can you see it? Are you getting the hint of what the third share with 10 people? And you get one of these really, really cool selfie ring lights so that you actually can do, you know, when you do your lives or even when you get on Zoom calls, if you're usually in a dark corner, this will, you know, make you bright and cheery. So those are the 3 prizes. And again, if you get 10, you get all 3. And if as a team we get to 300, you also, and you at least enroll 3, you also get a special gift from me. And so this right here is going to be a standalone piece, right, Danny? This right here is going to be a standalone shareable piece that you can share with people. And then if they're interested and they want more information, then you would send them the guide and just refer them to page 6, I think it is, page 5 or page 6 or whatever it is, and say, you know, if you want more information about how you do this, go to page 6, you can read about it, this is how it works, and here's all the shareable graphics, and again, these are the prizes that you win.
So on the DAR page, I've been working on it as we've been on this call here. There's now an album that has all of the graphics that you're seeing there, so you can go and download them. And then I'm putting a post up right now, and I don't know, Don, maybe you want to mark it as an announcement, that will have the guide, the link to the Google Doc, and the shareable graphic with just the new enrollment prizes. So that will all be on a post on the DAR page.
Yeah, so you want me to pin it as an announcement so it stays at the top, right? Got it. Is anybody excited? I'm so excited. I went into, when I first heard about the peach mango shake, I said, oh my God, thank God, it's time for a push week. But it's such a weird time, and like people's energy has been a little bit flat, I think. And I said, let's put something together that's fun, and it's not just us. Like we can bring the fun to more people and show them that it's a fun thing to do, like what we do, and it doesn't have to be about, 30-day kits and cleanses, and it can be about we can share just one thing that we love, and I think we can actually build a whole team on sharing just one thing that we love. If then we turn around, I'm going to stop the share now. so I can see everybody. If then we turn around, because you got to leverage it, and you can't count on just our emails, because certain people open emails, certain people don't. We're going to do the best we can to make them fun and get them to open them. And it's still your responsibility to follow up with your people, to help create them as a lifelong customer. But this is designed to like bring in a whole fresh, new, fun group of people, and hopefully people who are open right now to hearing about an opportunity to create a side hustle, create a plan B. And I will be including in some of the emails, I'll be talking about what I talk about a lot, which is the tax benefits of owning your own home-based business, which honestly, I will tell you again, now more than ever, you need a way, you need the tax benefits of a home-based business, because you got to think that somewhere down the road, we're going to be paying for everything that's happening right now, right? Like, where's all this money coming from? It's coming from our future tax bills. And so I think that we really want to, and I'll reference that in a nice way. I'm pretty politically correct when it comes to it, and I'm not super pushy. And so I don't think you have to worry about Robin and I, emailing your people, because we're not really pushy and we're not like in your face, and like, I think we have decent personalities and good stories, and we'll be sharing all of that. And so it's an opportunity to spend 1 week with some laser focus and maybe some extra focus that you haven't been taking, because again, this has just been such a weird time, and really do something to, Christina's saying Monday to Sunday. We want Monday to Sunday. We want the commission week, right? We want one complete cycle week. Okay, whatever that is what it is, what it normally is. And so we're really excited. I mean, we worked hard to try to figure out how to do something different, how to do something exciting, and how to make it like breathe some new life into this team, and hopefully get some people in, a lot of people in, a whole influx of new people that we can get excited about what we're doing. I'm done. Robin is probably chasing a baby that doesn't have a diaper on again, is probably what's happening. Does anybody have any questions or comments? Is anybody excited? Celeste, what do you think? Celeste is not on our team. She's one of my buddies from a challenge that we did in the Northeast, and that's how we met. And she said, can I get on, I want to get on your call and hear about, Jumpstart in Fiji. And I said, yeah, maybe it'll help you get some ideas for how to work with your team. So what do you think, Celeste?
I think it's awesome to get people excited. And I like the fact that it's bringing in people that are new, right? Just earning a few little gifts along the way. People love winning prizes. So any kind of incentive, I think, is awesome. So yeah, this was really valuable for me, and I loved hearing it, so I can bring some stuff back to my team. We're doing like a glow up challenge right now, which starts tomorrow. So again, with the same premise of not getting started necessarily on a full system, but just a few products to help you starting to glow from the inside out. And those are a whole bunch of different ways to get started. And we're offering, free BIA. We're offering a contest for free BIA in there, and a couple other giveaways. And then that's going to segue at the end to share your own story, to get people to share on Facebook, which then they'll be entered into a second raffle round.
Oh, we might borrow that.
Yeah, because we want people to share their stories. And so we're offering an incentive for anyone who's never shared their story for the first time. They get entered into a raffle, and we're giving them the template. So yeah, feel free to add that in if you want.
Got it. Maybe you'll send me the template.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Tori, you raised your hand. Did you mean to raise your hand?
Yes, I did. Let me see if I can get it off of there. Okay, well, I'll figure that out after. Oh, there we go. All right. One question. I noticed on the graphics that they all said, I think, quarantine 2020. I'm wondering if we should have a hashtag on there that is not so generic, that would actually wrap it back to one of us or what we're doing or something, because that hashtag is probably pretty overused, and it's not going to get anybody anywhere if they actually typed it in. So that was just one of my thoughts. The other one was, as far as you touched on, Dawn, a little bit about this time and it being a little bit awkward. I think you're right. People are ready. I actually just had somebody who cleansed 4 years ago with me reach out, and it's like, oh my God, I gotta, lose weight, blah, blah, blah. So I think people are ready. And just want to reference Zach Slobin did a call on March 30th. It's in Isagenix Business. I could put the link in DAR if people want. But he discussed talking through this at this time, and that was a month ago. So there's some good stuff in there. Zach always has good stuff. So that was it.
Thank you. Anybody else?
I'll say real quick that I'm excited big time for this because it's been a while since we've done a big team group challenge or sprint or push week, whatever you want to call it. And I'm excited to see some different faces and some familiar faces, and to not get back to basics, but to re-energize the team as a whole. Because I know for myself, there's been ebbs and flows, and within our team, there's been ebbs and flows. And, there's nothing better than to get some new energy and some old energy back into the team. So thank you for putting this together. I know I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about the Fiji trip. I'm super excited about the extra $200 we can get. I'm super excited about getting that plank board, all of it. So you guys just keep on crushing it. This is our time. People want this. People need this, right? And don't be scared to talk about the opportunity of stuff. If it turns them off, then it turns them off, right? It's not your fault. It's on them. But be delicate about it, obviously. But come in to that conversation with confidence and belief, and you'll have no problem.
And just so everybody knows, Beat last week was Adam's idea. So thank you, Adam, for putting that piece of it in. And I had one last thing to say, and I just lost it.
Hey, I got just a thing. Can I add really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a couple of things, but one, this is totally off topic and very quick, but if you are on a Zoom call from your desktop computer and you did not know this, the space bar unmutes you temporarily. So I just learned that like yesterday or the day before, and it's a game changer. So space bar.
Yeah, I'm trying it now. So yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then
I'm letting go of the space bar right now.
And now you're back.
It worked.
Brilliant. So I just wanted to drop that little piece of knowledge on for you guys, because I was blown away when I learned that. But for the guide, I just updated it, so it has the DAR Zoom link on that reference page, and now when you click on the graphic for the big Isagenix call that's happening Tuesday, that will take you to isagenixlive.com, and I updated the directions on that, so you can get to both of them on the guide, and it's clearly outlined, just so that you guys know that it's there. And then the last thing I just wanted to say is I think it is so cool that we're doing this big team call. I love seeing everybody here, and I'm feeling energized just seeing like everybody on the unit. And so I'm just going to put an idea out there that we should do more of these more often for team calls, because I love seeing everybody, and I just think it's really cool that we're doing this together as a unit. So I just wanted to put that out there that I'm really excited.
Well, can I get a whoop, 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 whoop for Danny? For the amazing guide. Thank you a million times over. You exceeded my expectations 1,000-fold. I was blown away when that showed up in my inbox. I'm like, oh my freaking God, I can't even believe that this is what we get to work with. I'm thrilled. And just to presence the big picture of all this, all these little, get one person, right? And then show your people how to do the same thing. You know that executive lifestyle bonus? It's really nice on executive bonus lifestyle week when an extra $1,000 shows up or an extra $750 shows up. It's really nice and it's guaranteed. And you can use these little enrollments if you're smart and you understand, right? That this isn't about you sharing with 3 people. This is about getting your 10 team members to all share with 3, 6, 10 people. If you have a vision for getting this executive leadership bonus every single month and along the way playing in the manager pool and the director pool or whatever it is, but a goal to get there and stay there, then go find 10 people in your organization, show them this contest, say, hey, let's get you 6 people, or let's get you 10 people. Let's get you all these prizes. How fun is that? Just by sharing with one person, be strategic about the enrollments, and you can create 10 consultants, one shake order at a time. As crazy as that is, right? You can create 10 consultants if you go pick 10 people who may or may not already be in your organization and show them how fun it could be, and show them about sharing these products, and show them what they could win, and like come from that place. This is going to be awesome. I think so, Robin. And I know you'll be able to get your people lit up, and I know you'll create some new consultants for sure, right? I know you will. I mean, every consultant you create is of a personally enrolled consultant is $100. And again, you want to get to that manager and direct, you want to get to the director pool for sure. But ultimately you want to get to executive, because it's a big chunk of change every month that comes in, as long as you're executive. And I don't know how many people understand this piece or know it, but as long as you're executive and you have 2 enrollments in the month, Isagenix actually gifts you, when people come in with retail orders, they give you that retail order and that person, that lead to work with, and they also gift you enrollments, like people that come in and aren't associated with any other team. Those people get put on your team. You want to get to executive. I'm telling you, I just signed up. I didn't sign her up. She showed up in my tree like 3 days ago, and I reached out to her and I said, hey, have you ever used the products before? Nope, I'm brand new. Okay, well, let's get started. She bought a 30-day kit, right? And another guy, Tori and I are working with, a construction guy in Wyoming, who's used them before, but he's appreciating the help, and people just show up in your downline. It's magical, right, Adam? Like it's really awesome. You want to get to executive, you want to stay there because there's a lot of value. And if you really have that vision for yourself, that's what you want, you really want new people showing up in your downline that you have nothing to do with, and you really want that extra $750 or $1,000 a month, then turn around after this call and go find 10 people who are or aren't already in your organization. If they're not, get them on board with their shake or whatever order it is, and then show them how to share with all the amazing graphics Danny put together. Robin, you got anything else? Bring it on home, sister.
Just that, we are so much stronger together. I know that so many people are quarantined and probably feeling isolated and alone. This is going to be an amazing time for all of us to come together. Dawn, did you talk about the calls every day? We're going to be doing the calls every day.
Briefly, but go ahead.
So when we do these calls, it's 10 minutes, you guys, 10 to 15 minutes. It's just about getting your energy and vibration up in the morning and in the evening. Are we doing morning and evening or just evening?
Morning. I was just doing evening calls.
Okay. So just evening calls, but a great way to come together, find out what other people are doing to have success, share ideas. Again, it's all about your vibration and your attraction level. So by doing this, you are already, by being on this call, by saying yes, by stepping up, you're already raising your vibration and your energy. And that's when you become attractive. And that's when people are attracted to you. And that's when the magic happens. And I know that we've all got reasons for wanting to build our business and build a residual income, but I can tell you what, whatever you do this week, in 6 months, you're going to be so thankful you said yes, because it will absolutely benefit your business in so many different ways, whether it's increased cycles, whether it's increased growth, whether it's you personally developing, whether it's you finding someone who you can run with and build this business with, because that's when it's really fun. When you have someone running with you and you have someone to do it with you, it's really fun, and you have no idea what that person's going to be. They might not be your personally enrolled, but because of this, they might be 3 layers down, 3 tiers down. So grab as many people as you can. You guys, one product. It's just about saying, hey, my favorite thing is the e-shots. Who wants a 6-pack of e-shots? You get signed up with a pack of e-shots. Oh, God. Help! I'm going to be ordering Ionix by the case. Well, I am ordering Ionix by the case. Anyway.
The one thing I didn't mention, and what people actually really need now more than ever, who can guess? They need community.
Yeah.
People need community. There's a lot of really lonely people right now. There's a lot of people that are stuck by themselves. There's lack of social interaction. And we take for granted that we have this. I think we take it for granted. And what we have is amazing, to be surrounded by so many positive, energized, goal-oriented, big dreamers, like people that make things happen. Like, we're really fortunate that this is who we've surrounded ourselves with. People need that. They need the community. And don't be scared to invite them to a call one of the nights. Say, hey, get on our call. It's really fun. We just talk for 10 minutes. We talk about a way that you can share with people the next day, and you'd be around a lot of really high energy people. It's all good, right? So people they need community. Easy and convenient nutrition to build their health and build their immunity, a plan B, and community. You got a lot to work with. Pick your platform and go tell it from the mountain, right?
Well, and I'm hosting Peter at 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. So great opportunity for you to invite people to hear Peter talk. He's going to talk about the immune boost. He's going to talk about the shakes. Just those two right there. If you get any guests on the call, I guarantee you they'll sign up and get just those two things, just the shake and the immune boost. So I'm trying to design a flyer tonight. Hopefully we'll get that and start marketing it tomorrow. But, anytime you can get anyone to listen to Peter, it's a game changer. So.
Okay, thanks everybody. Time for my next call. Off you go.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you, Dawn, for including me.
Oh, thanks for getting on. Thanks for your feedback. And
Love what your team is doing
this week to see what's happening.
Yeah, definitely chit chat.
Okay.
Bye, love.
Bye.